Yeah, no problem.
Man, some zombie's gonna have a headache after this. Look.
Reload.
Alright, so here we are with the WatchL4D Spring Tournament here. Got with me Dusty. Unfortunately, we do not have a admin to give us /caster here, which honestly should be set up properly to avoid these issues. But yeah, we do not have the add-on here working with us right now, so we're gonna have to go ahead and just do tab. Forgive me for the neck graph in the bottom right. But anyways, yes, we just witnessed the third attack here in the series. Got to kind of rush everything together here. So,
Yeah,
Dusty.
it was actually a very close attack too. Someone almost got death charged, but the boat got in the way before the death charge actually connected, and they actually didn't work out for the infected team. And it looks like the survivors are not going to hold out in the house where most survivor teams usually hold out for the event.
Well, no, most survivor teams usually do take it in this house, which is dangerous, though. A lot of teams actually prefer to go back all the way to the safe room. It looks like they're taking a risk. They're going to be taking it here. Special to getting charged here in the corner, taking a lot of damage. One bleeder for the entire map here so far. Mad Solar. Special will be bleeding for the rest of the map, though, as soon as he takes those pills, so he needs to make sure to keep himself from bleeding, so he doesn't take those pills right off the bat here, which is a good idea.
Reloading.
Don't usually most survivor teams actually run back past the jukebox into that first house they passed by after the jukebox and they go upstairs?
In campaign, yes, Dusty. But that room for competitive play or even versus in general is just it's too much. Anyways, we see here the smoker pulls Ellis outside and into a pool of spit. A lot of damage going up to Mad Solar. They're going down. They have 2 people down, 2 bleeders for the rest of the map, and that puts Mad Solar at black and white already. And we haven't even made it halfway past the map here. Holdout bonus being given out to the team right now, 100 points. Survivors trying desperately to get up Ellis before the next attack comes in. But looks like the Hunter's already up, and the Boomer gets a double boom here, triple boom. Spitter getting ready to spit on somebody. Hunter lands. Here comes a spit. Jockey coming in to cover the Hunter.
There's a lot of damage going on the survivors right now. Nick taking a little bit of time before he gets out the spit. Luckily for the survivors, it doesn't look like they got a charger in that attack, so they looks like they are able to avoid the death charge in this first area before they get on that ferry.
Get on the boat.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate though that Special, as soon as he took those pills, he lost all that temporary health, so they had to dedicate another set of pills to him immediately, leaving no pills left with the rest of the map here. I'm not sure if there are any pill spawns. I'm not very familiar with the rest of the map here. But we still have a tank up at 75%, Witch at 62%, so they're going to have to deal with the Witch first. Shotgun wielder is currently Ellis, which is black and white, so they're going to have to be careful with this Witch crown.
I believe the Witch is going to be sometime past the, as they kind of proceed, or it's going to be up towards the planked areas as they proceed through the map. So they could get a quick attack here and probably set up the next attack on the Witch. Boomer actually
great pop
down the smoker.
Great shutdown on Smoker. Here comes the Hunter. Manages to land, gets a stumble, but the charge is nowhere near. Tries to go for the death charge, but gets panned to the face.
Very nice shutdown by the survivor game right there to prevent attack by shutting down 2 of the attacks right there.
I'm trying to look for this Witch here. I think she's by the planks, below the planks. Oh, found the Witch. Yeah, she's below the planks here. She is avoidable, but it is 25 points to crown the Witch here, and it looks like they're going to be going on top of the Witch here. Oh, somebody trying to pull him down. A Witch getting scratched by the jockey. Witch aggravated, targeting Ellis right now, and all the survivors are running back here, being very careful about this because they know that the shotgun wielder is black and white, so one mistake here will mark a death, loss of health, and that will be a wipe for the map there because they will not be able to survive this tank. Hunter coming in, going in for Ellis.
Looks like the survivors are opting to go around the Witch here to prevent that shotgun user from dying. They just want to survive this, try to make some distance before the tank fight.
Hunter gets shut down. Free spit coming in, just a sack spit, trying to spit delay, but it misses the planks. Just barely goes over, and we see a pull, but he gets stuck on the fence here. Oh, what luck.
Jockey looks like he's going to go back and go for a despawn now before the attack The tank is actually up. He's actually in a very exposed position, and the survivors are looking like he's going to try to push him, and the tank is going to back out now, and the survivors are going to start holding back. And where do you think they should take this tank fight?
By the plank where the witch is, so it's gonna be a bit of an issue. Let's go to a survivor war room here.
You shoot the tank!
He's in.
Going towards you guys.
Why would you go that way? I should understand when you guys went that way.
Alright, and we're back there. Looks like there was a bit of miscommunication going on there. Somebody exclaiming, why would you go that way? Settling off the witch by accident. They managed to get the witch crown, but still at the same time they did wipe there.
Yeah, a little unfortunate for the survivors. It looks like that the witch also got set off. Not sure what set her off during the actual tank fight as well.
Well, he wasn't doing a very good job once he became a zombie, now was he?
Things like that can really spell disaster for the survivor team really quickly.
Probably when he stopped flying the chopper and attacked us. Anyone know where we are?
It looks like we're about to go live here with round 2 with D and Y going on the survivors team now. We actually didn't manage to get the starting lineups yet.
Here comes the spitter. Spitter trying to spit, but he's waiting for that target. He's waiting for that charge. He decides to spit into the train part, but he gets blocked by Coach here.
Reloading!
Great shutdown by the survivor team. Have we actually managed to run the starting lineups yet?
No, we did not. So here is Team Dynasty versus Team Natural Born Killers. For Team Dynasty being played by Zombie Man, Brev, you, and Dina. Natural Born Killers with NF, Mad Solar, Everlasting, and Special.
Looks like we have another attack coming in now with 3-1 with Boomer. Smoker gets a pull in the back. Boomer pops one on proxies on one. Smoker Con gets cleared. Hunter gets shut down with the jockey getting shut down. The survivors actually managed to shut down a lot of that attack before things get weird. They're going to be able to push their way forward.
Survivor's doing a great job of taking any kind of major damage here. Dana, the only one here with a chunk of damage missing from her health.
Reloading!
They're going to be making their way over to the planks here, and looks like the infected team do have a smoker, charger, and a jockey, so they can get the death charge here. Smoker and jockey are setting up, and here comes a charge. Oh, it might be a double, and we get a single death charge on the coach. Oh, this could be really bad here for the rest of the map. They still can make it, but it's going to be... I'm not sure. This holdout event is going to be difficult.
Survivors.
Yeah,
well,
this holdout is going to be difficult.
One thing to definitely interesting note about that, it was actually a charger got leveled, but one of the survivors was actually in the way of the charger, and he got knocked into the river, and that's actually how it would lead to a demise. But still good good prevention from getting a double kill on the survivors, but it could have definitely gotten a lot worse.
Infected trying to get in some damage here, but the survivors are just really tunneling down anything that spawns up. So far, no major damage to the survivors right now, still, with the exception of that death charge. We now have another charger here, Charger, Boomer, Jockey, and Spitter, so let's see if they can do some damage to these survivors. Boomer coming in, misses the boom, probably gonna get popped here, but no, a charger comes in and he misses. Here comes a spit. Jockey lands on Ellis right now, and you see a stumble in the spit, and there's the chunk of damage going into Denna and Zombie Man. Neither of them though slow yet. Denna sitting at 43 HP, 42 HP, gets hit 3 more times there, or for 3 more points of health. He will be slow. We get a holdout bonus of 75 out of 100.
Get to the boat!
So the holdout bonuses only account for the number of survivors that are still alive, so like 1/4 of every survivor gets split into the bonus.
Yes. So you could just say 25 points for survivor.
In a situation like this, especially if there's still 3 survivors with a tank coming up, how do you think the survivors should usually take on playing tanks?
Honestly, it's gonna come down to how they take the witch. They need that witch gone so they can use that area for the tank, and then from there, they could probably survive this tank with 3 players.
Speaking of the witch, they actually don't have a shotgun user. They're running 3 silenced SMGs for this next attack going through here.
Still kill her, hopefully. I don't know. No, I don't know. They may not be able to find a shotgun along the way, but looks like Smoker is setting up in the water there, trying to get a pull down into the water. They have a charge, so they can go for another death charge here. Boomer's getting ready for that spawn, but he loses the spawn. He's going to change positions, but he gets his spawn blocked again. Oh, but he gets a spawn anyways, but he gets popped. There's a charge coming in, manages to land, a pounce coming in, but also getting shut down pretty quickly there. None of the survivors are slow yet. Zombie Man sitting at 40 HP, so still not slow, and still not bleeding because he hasn't taken those pills yet. Looks like they're going in on this witch here. They're going to be going over the witch. No spawns are up to really punish that. Looks like he's dropping down, gets that crown.
Nice play by Nick there, crowning the witch to get that 25 points there. He pops his
tanks
pills
up.
actually for this tank fight.
Yes, as they should. Go quickly to Survivor War and see if they can survive this.
Oh, grab. Oh, grab.
Let's run. Let's go
Watch out,
again.
Hunter, grab. Hunter.
It's good, good, good.
And now you can run, guys.
Run forward, everyone, run forward.
He's down below, He's down below. Now he's on the side.
Soldier?
It's okay,
Nice,
you're
that's
doing
good.
good.
Weapons over here.
Go, shoot. Fine.
Yes.
It's like,
Nice. Then I wait for the other guys. Wait. They will get you.
Alright, and we're back. We just saw Team Dynasty 3v1 a tank. Some really great coordination and being able to avoid the tank sting. They got separated, but using the ladders and the stairwell back up, they were able to avoid the tank, get some distance, and then tunnel the tank while there was no support out.
It may even look like that the survivors are able to even rush to the safe room now unless the infected attacks right now and tries to get that tri-cap. The
Smoker
spitter
tries to
actually
pull, but he's
delayed.
out of range here. Jockey coming in. Smoker gets the pull here. Nobody's clearing him. Getting some scratches on that health bonus right now. Oh wait, not health bonus. Sorry, wrong person. Sorry, I'm not used to having the the add-ons working right now. But they will make it in here. They will make it in here with 177 bonus, giving them the lead, even though they lost a survivor here early on.
Very nice play by the survivors there to turn a bad situation from a 3 survivor all the way to the safe room. The score actually isn't too far off. It's only about a 300-point difference, 200-point difference from the survivor teams.
Alright, so we're going to be going into map 2 here. Team Dynasty will be leading with the survivor round here. I'm interested to see how they're going to do with this first attack. This first attack is like...
This swamp is just a
I don't
cesspool
know,
for disease.
this first attack seems to have like some very unavoidable spots. Like, for example, there's an unavoidable vomit. You can't avoid getting vomited from behind the rock here. As long as the boomer is quick enough to spawn and vomit as you're running to that rock to try and block the spawn. Another thing is just getting pulled out of the safe room here. I mean, unless you got somebody to cover you, it's really hard. But it looks like we got that boomer set up in that unavoidable spot that I was just talking about right now. Probably, more than likely going to land at least a single, if not a double boom. Denna saying, put on your clan tag, please.
You gotta have that team spirit, you know?
So, first attack consisting of a 3-1 with Charger Boomer.
On the bright side for the survivors, at least there's not going to be a spitter that they have to worry about getting out of the safe room.
Honestly, I feel like a boomer is a lot more better here. There's not a key spot for you to get spit on in this, or get spit blocked or anything here. It's a pretty open area. And we also have to deal with Mudmen. I think, I'm not sure if this config has removed Mudmen or kept them. So getting boomed on means you're going to be surrounded by a couple of Mudmen too, which is always a pain in the, pain in the ass.
Yeah, especially with consecutive hits from them. Even one hit already takes out about 1/3 of your vision from what you're able to see from on your screen. It could definitely be a rough if they get in. Looks like looks like there's more disputes perhaps going on from the last round from the holdout bonus being only 75 and getting 100.
Well, if this is an official server, how this is the official server. Should be match.
We need all these rematches. But it looks like we're about to go live here. Let's see how the survivor handles this first attack going out of the room.
Alrighty. You got their set of pills here. They're popping out here. Boomer spawn. They're backing up, but instead of running towards the rock, he actually backs into the safe room, which he should have still gotten boomed on, but the arc just wasn't strong enough, and he loses Smoker right off the bat. He gets picked. Jockey coming in, gets dead stopped, gets shut down. Oh, everything else but the Jockey gets shut down there. I was expecting that Jockey to just, like, blow up or something like that, but they ended up dead stopping him and shutting down the Charger instead. That's some focus on the Charger, which every team should really try and achieve, is just making sure to focus on the Charger. And now Tank is up in the hands of Everlasting here for Team Natural Born Killers. Everlasting now throwing that one-handed rock there. Boomer spawns up. What war room do you think we should go to, Dustin?
Let's go with the Infected.
Alrighty.
Can you get LOS on him?
Yeah, a little bit right here.
Okay, ready.
Get a hit.
Let's go.
Nice. Alright, stay with me, Smoker. Nice hit.
There's LOS in.
Alright.
Don't take too much chip. No more than 200 more. No more. Just don't take any more chip at all. Nothing.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to commit with this. Get a boom spot ready? Alright, I'm going in. Get this guy.
Reload. I'm down.
Come on, come
Spread.
on your...
Good one.
Alright, and we're back there. We just saw some pretty good spread damage going out on the survivors there, and some really good teamwork there on the infected attack during the tank. Tank calling out for somebody to take somebody as soon as he punches them, so that separating gets pulled and then goes after the other survivors. The other survivors trying desperately to clear that smoker tongue and end up getting, I think, double charged and punched.
I'm reloading.
Yeah, and also crucially for the Infected, lucky for the survivors, they actually did not get the boomer off on the survivors. That would have possibly have been a wipe if the horde came in with the tank as well. We just haven't seen those boomer connects on the Infected team yet. Hopefully they'll be able to get one soon. Looks like the Infected are about to set up with another attack with a 3-1 spit with Charger Hunter.
Reloading. Bitches mess me up.
Charger trying to find that spawn there. Looks like Hunter's all the way in the back, out of position right now. Probably can just bounce his way back in. Jockey is definitely out of position now. Survivor team looking at the SI, looking for that Charger. Looking for that Charger. They shut down the Hunter though midway, and they shut down that Charger mid-charge.
I believe that was even a level by Coach there.
No, it wasn't a level. He, I think he took the charge, but his teammates were quick enough to clear him mid-charge there.
It looks like at this point, because the tank is dead, they'll just be able to just run their way to the safe room with this horde still running with them.
There will be a witch at 75%, and with the attacks how they're going right now, that should have that attack up for witch. If they attack right now, though, if they wait any longer, they will not have an attack up for this witch. Hunter's not going. Smoker's getting a pull in the back. Jockey going in, getting dead stop. Boomer coming in, doing a single boom. That's about it. Nothing to really slow down the survivors, but this attack needs to die. Mad Solar going in for scratches into the shed of death there. Never want to go into that shed. I hate going into that shed. Alrighty, and this attack should be up for the witch spawn here. Mad Solar probably, I don't know. It's gonna be close to Mad Solar.
Trying to find where she is on my screen as well.
2-2. We got a 2-2 for this witch setup here. Witch is now up. Going forward here. I think she is. Oh, where is she? This is not 75%. This is not 75%. Oh well, but she's completely avoidable. Trying to get her right now and just give you the 25 points. And I don't know if you want to take her in this general area here with how well Dynasty is doing. But looks like Coach is going for the ground. He gets it. Jockey coming in. He's just jumping around. Hunter trying to look for that pounce, but looks like he's going back. Probably going for a despawn, but looks like the Jockey's going back there too. Infected are unsure how to come about this attack here. Looks like they're going to be coming out from the opening. We have a smoker? No, they have a 2. Yeah, they have a smoker, so it's a pretty weak tri-cap here. Hunter gets shut down. Jockey with minimal health. Boomer gets nobody gets popped. Smoker taking a lot of chip, and Jockey getting cleared mid-air there.
And that looks like that's just going to be the last attack, and there's going to be a really nice health bonus for the survivors going into that room.
568 points, so that is a pretty good health bonus. Trying to make up what they could from the previous map after losing that survivor right off the bat there.
Get a nice even number, 1900 against about 499, so the other team is going to have to do some work to get some catching up to do to still make this a pretty close game. The real tie turner was just those boomers just did not really connect for the other team that was going, and it just did not really work out for them. Those boomers just really needed to connect a lot better instead of spawning and trying to vomit from far away.
Such bloomers.
Looks like we're about to go live here with the same setup, a 3-1 with Boomer. Although it looks like the Boomer is not opting to go behind that rocks there.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be taking a bit of a safer spot with his team there in between the trees, but he doesn't realize he can't jump in between the trees, I believe. I'm not sure. He's looking for that spot now. 2 survivors now ghosting out. Nope, they're shooting things. So much for that ghosting. Ellis running out there, being brave. Smoker and Charger up. Smoker and Charger leading, but they end up getting the Boomer pop instead. Nobody dealing anything with the Charger until he's finished charging. No damage from that Charger though. Minimal damage out to the Survivor team here. Very little damage taken. Good job for them. Tank is going to be up here very soon. Probably going to be taking it here in this same spot, which honestly, you can just get rocks all day, but I guess Team Dynasty was doing a great job of speeding those rocks here. So let's see how Team Dynasty does with their rock tank here. So let's go ahead and head over to a infected war room.
Shoot the mudmen!
I'm reloading.
I'm ready now. 3, 2, 1, go.
Reloading! Look out!
Good job.
Another one, maybe? Okay, never mind.
Just
Watch
back
out
up
for
the
push
position.
now. Watch out for push.
Just back up a little bit.
Okay, they're hiding.
They're hiding. Go forward. They're hiding by the rock. Where Coach is.
Oh, close one.
Shoot about the rock.
Okay. No. Okay, he's losing. That's not good.
We have one more time. So let's ready to go again.
I'm reloading.
Yeah.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Look at me. Rock landed good. Control her.
Watch out for chip. Watch out now. Watch out.
Good.
Yeah, already one.
They're hiding. They're hiding.
Okay.
Can I get a shell?
Try to get.
You could actually. The hate was good, but there was a tree.
Scared, yeah.
And
You can more look at them. Look at
you
Code.
could hit Alice. Yeah. Oh.
Let's go ready.
Yeah.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Come on, Nick. Go down there. Go down. Thanks.
Good,
Thanks,
good.
Nick. Thanks a lot.
If she's keep looking at them. They're carrying fear.
Yeah, well, that's going pretty good.
Panicking.
Oh, nice. Good one.
Well done.
Good one.
Oh no.
Good duel, Captain Boom. Nice.
It's okay. Another one on Rochelle, maybe? Oh, oh, okay.
I'm first fine, I'll respond, I'm ready.
Let's ready? Okay, let's
Ready.
go. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Oh, breath, dude. Take a safe spawn.
Wait, Rev, go in, Rev. Oh my god, Rev. Rev, go. Rev, go in.
Next time, take a safe spawn.
Did I ski?
Hold on.
I got spawned up last
To be honest, wenn du ein bisschen weiter nach rechts gehst, kannst du vielleicht... Ja, okay. Rochelle, maybe? Rochelle? Rochelle is hiding behind the rock.
I crashed, I think.
You crashed?
Okay, wait. What's happened?
Zombie?
Okay, I'm back.
You're in game or?
Yeah, I'm in game. Just
Okay.
go.
Okay, let's go then. Ready
Let's
for
go
one
without
more?
tank in 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, let's go.
Fuck. Ready, tank? Oh. Yeah, this one. Nice. Good one. That's how we roll.
Never miss punches.
Reloading!
We almost hit my shoulder.
Hey, who needs punches when you have rocks?
Exactly.
Wait.
Okay, they're getting ammo.
Yeah.
Probably.
Get closer then, tank.
Yeah, go on the boat, just chill there, yeah, that's okay. Nice.
Ready?
Let's go again.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Got a rock on.
Didn't land it?
Nope. Maybe this one?
Go back a bit.
Yeah, back up.
Fuck.
Ooh. Dinner. Dinner, back up.
It's okay. Oh, no. Mr. Rock. Not Pro Rock. Not Pro Rock.
It's just, I can't procure on the service.
It's gonna be long, you just keep looking and take damage. I don't care.
He's still on first.
Okay, let's go without tank in 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, let's go. I got this guy there. Gotcha.
Could you pop me, faggot?
You can...
Come on, pop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's how
Thanks
it's
for-
again for not popping me,
Thanks
bitches.
for the sample.
Sure.
And another.
Nice. That's going good.
And another one on Rochelle, please. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Nice.
well done.
Good job, good job, good job.
Wait for full spawn.
Yeah, wait for the spawns.
First,
They will start pushing now, I guess. They lost all their fools.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Oh
go.
fuck, I don't have a spawn. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Oh fuck me. Oh, misshot me.
full control.
Yeah, okay, two guys are slow. Back up a bit.
You can go second
It's
control
first,
now.
yeah.
You're allowed to go to second now.
Before you die,
Yeah, we need the
dying with
second.
first is always bad.
Bleeding so hard also.
Yeah. I already have more bonus, I think.
Yeah, nice. Oh, lol.
Ready?
She tried to
Okay, let's
really
go.
skip the
Away
drop.
from everybody.
Ready?
Okay. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh, so close.
Huh?
Oh. Don't take so much.
Oh.
Very good anyway. Oh my god, do so much damage. Don't die with it at least. Just keep the
Yeah, go for Alice or Rochelle maybe. Go on the other side and... Yeah, okay, they were heavily boomed before. Oh, that's a good one.
I'm ready.
Making this not distraction.
Okay.
Let's go, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh fuck.
Oh,
Lol, nice. Nice charger. Oh, almost wiped the whole team.
Well, camera.
You should get one now. Oh, it's AI. Oh.
hi guys. How are you?
Good weapon. Nice.
Oh, TT.
That's eagle.
Right there. Eagle. Oh, HP.
Vi har respons.
Spit, boom, everything on him. Straight, scar.
Yeah, but he will not get them up in that soon, so... Yeah. Look at them.
Want to tag the counter.
Wait, yeah.
Scratch maybe.
Nice one.
Alright, and we're back.
We just saw an incredibly rough tank fight. Really well done by the infected team, taking out all those survivors there. And it looks like they're just going to clean this up
That
after
will
the
be the
tank
way,
went down.
yeah. That was just a very aggressive attack, and that's what I said earlier, that you can really play this tank pretty much non-stop. This tank is really hard to prevent rock tanking. The only way to prevent it is you just got to make sure to skeep those rocks during the SI attacks. If one of those rocks had not hit, he'd probably have gone second pass, and after that second pass, they would have slowly been able to either line of sight a bit more aggressively, and then he'd have to commit, or they could have been able to push him. But just the fact that every attack they kept eating a rock, and even though they were punishing him a lot, they weren't taking care of the rocks. As we saw there, the tank went AI with 221 health, I believe 221 health, but he was still able to get all that damage in from just so many rocks. The infected attacks are also very, very well coordinated there for the Team Dynasty there.
One of the better references I think you made to me actually was you should treat the tank rock as like a 4th special infected and it has to be shut down, otherwise it's a 24 damage hit with that attack as well.
Yes, it is basically 4th infected. It's like a second hunter, or another hunter. It's basically like a hunter, and it needs to be shut down. The only difference is that this hunter does a 24 damage DP without actually jumping from a very high spot. Alright, and the first attack here is going to be coming out here, consisting of a 3-1 with Charger and Jockey and Boomer. Smoker trying to get the pull, misses. Charger coming in, manages to land. We see a cover on that charge there, landing 1 pound there from that cover from the Smoker. Good opening attack there for Team Natural Born Killers. Tank will be at 85%, but not before the 60% witch spot.
I believe that's like after the event. It looks like we have a Rochelle getting stuck back there a little bit.
Common and infected, man. They just don't want to let people go. Jockey's now going to be getting the straggler, but he gets shoved. Great job by Rochelle there. Jockey getting out now. Boomer's going to be going after the 2 in the front. Hunter lands on somebody right outside the door. Smoker trying to pull someone out, but he's end up getting pounced and blocking the taunt. Smoker now setting up on the top, just trying to make himself get killed so he can die with his team. Goes in for a scratch and lands 1 scratch, I think. Actually, no scratch.
If only that Jockey connected, it could have been a really nice separation and a lot of damage could have gone on to the survivors there.
Yes, but Rochelle did a good job there of not getting capped. Otherwise, like you said, that would have been really, really bad.
Looks like she's going to go shopping for a little bit.
I don't know if I can agree with shopping. They're pretty good out right now.
Maybe she got lost in the map.
Hunter looking for that wall kick there. It's spawning off the side. And I don't know, not sure exactly what happens. Gets shipped all the way down to 130 HP. Charger coming in here, recharging. Jockey lands. Hunter coming in, gets dead stopped twice, and then killed the side here. You typing some weird, I don't know, letters there in the chat. And I'm not sure what they mean. What do they mean?
Must be some like Dynasty, Team Dynasty's like special code for each other. It's going like, oh, you guys just like missed it. Yeah. But Witch is up, and there's no attack to shut this down at.
Oh no, that attack's up. Looks like it's gonna be draw crowned here by Nick, but he doesn't turn around in time. Now that's okay. That was a bit off there. I mean, it's one thing to draw crown and then miss the draw crown, but he didn't turn around in time.
Probably anticipated the Witch would be a lot slower before it reached him.
Witch must have cut corners. It was just all over the place there. Not a good thing for Team Dynasty, but a great thing to be effective. As much damage that they can take before this tank so they can wipe at this tank, which I believe this tank should be a wipe. If they take this event forward, they will have to deal with the Horde and the tank, so they're going to have to camp out this event here, whether they like it or not, or it will be a wipe at that tank. Boomer is now up, gets a double boom, triple boom. Gets popped. Jockey and Hunter going in. Hunter's going for the DP. Charges on the rooftop here. Jockey lands. Hunter missing the DP. Now going in late with his team. We got a 2-cap, possibly a tri-cap. We got a tri-cap here.
Really nice attack. None of the survivors actually looked at the jockey when he was being jockeyed. They didn't. I'm surprised they didn't call that out sooner.
Oh, this is not good. We have two people in cap, but one of them in the water, so I believe she is drowning and she takes additional damage. And we see a smoker pole preventing her from being picked up. That Deagle, though, on Denna doing a great job of covering herself and the smoker that just got full on Brev.
It looks like they're going to be able to pick her up. And in fact, it looks like they're going to try to set up on the LS that's down.
Oh, that charger. One punch. That's it. Spitter comes in, just doing a spit delay on the Ellis. Not really going to kill him, but it will be a bit of a delay. Oh, but Rochelle's able to jump on top of the rail and get her, but she gets pounced here, and that will make her black and white here before the tank. Looking at the way the survivors are, currently in their current shape, I'm not sure if they'll be able to survive this tank.
Yeah, it looks like at this point they're going to have to just try to rush past the tank to get some distance.
Which is a plausible thing. I think it's a very open area over there. Oh no! And that will be the reset there for Rochelle. Here comes the charge, going in for some punches. Oh, and it might be a death there for Rochelle, but it's so close! Team Dynasty trying their best to keep Rochelle up right now. She is black and white with only 1 HP. Wait, no. 3 HP. But still, oh, we got to pull in a reset on Ellis here. Ellis is going to have to rerun the entire thing again. Hunter is now up. He's looking for that scratch. He's thinking about going for Rochelle, but looks like he's going to be going for Ellis instead. No, he's going in for somebody. He's going in for the scratch. He knows it's black and white. Oh, and he goes AI because he becomes the tank here. Let's quickly go over to a survivor war room here and see if they can desperately try and survive this.
Go on the left, go on the left. One on the left and one on the right, so it doesn't get you both. So maybe. I don't know. Well, guys.
Yeah, we fucked up.
Yeah, not concentrated. Them too.
The juke, yeah.
Alright, and we're back. So, unfortunately, for the Sword team, they weren't able to survive this tank. They did manage to get some distance, and we saw some really good dancing there at the end by Nick. Infected just did a really good job there of taking down their health all the way from the middle of the map to the end.
Yeah, that event attack, I believe the survivors were trying to run all the way back to that hut before they went back outside to take on the event. That would have been ideal. Unfortunately, it looks like the Boomer got a tri-boom, and that just really slowed the survivors down, and it led to a double cap. And it just pretty much went downhill from there.
Team Dynasty had just got very disorganized during that event. Everyone was all over the place, and they weren't able to clear the special infected in time.
Looks like we're about to go live here with another 3-1 attack with Boomer.
So Boomer's going to be coming from behind the white truck there. Out of range to vomit on anyone for the safe room unless they actually run over there. Which most people usually do not, except for a shotgun user. Probably going to try and spawn black chargers set up in tree, behind the tree. Got Jackie set up on the rooftop here.
I don't think they mind if
Taking
you
their
look for
time.
supplies.
They're making sure not to rush this attack.
Now,
And here comes the Smoker. Smoker's going to be leading in. That Smoker's going to get shut down very quickly here, though. But he does not get killed by Coach. That's going to really hurt. And everyone is on the left side of the map here. No one to save Coach. Several ticks of damage going out to Coach, and that was a good opening
Somebody
hit there
gonna
by
make
Team
them some
Dynasty.
zombie grits.
Miners!
Yeah, really nice separation by the Smoker. It took a while before the Survivor team actually noticed that he was pulled before he was actually cleared, so it could have been like another 10 damage prevented, but it looks like the Survivors are not going to be able to push through this area in this nice big open area before next attack actually hits. This is going to be difficult for the Infected team to try to get an attack. It looks like they're going to opt to set up at the stairwell. The jockey actually pre-spawns.
Yeah, Jackie pre-spawned. He looks like he's going to get on the rooftop here. Boomer is spawned out of range of the Survivors, though. Survivors doing a good job to pop that without taking
Let's not
any
mess this
kind of
up
vomit out
by
of them.
shooting each other.
Three other SI rep, Hunter, Charger, and Jackie. Looks like they're going to be coming in here. Oh, Hunter gets really chipped. Charger gets leveled, and Hunter gets cleared before he does any damage during that pounce. And Jackie managing to land, doing a tiny chip of damage into Rochelle's health.
I think a lot of times we're seeing a lot of the Infected just rushing in some attacks, trying to lead with some boomers, and that has really not been working out. You really need to get those distractions in before the boomer can try to get those vomit properly.
I think that's what they were trying to do there with the Jackie. The Jackie had respawned and was creating a distraction, but they did not go closer to that rock than they had anticipated. And we now have a witch up for this attack, and that's probably why they were doing this attack, or that previous attack very rushed, because they wanted to make sure to get in that attack and be able to get an attack for this. Boomer's now set up to the tree to the left here of the Survivors. Charger looking for a spawn, unable to find a spawn really, particularly that he's fond of. Smoker, oh no, it's a Spitter. Also looking for that spawn. He's following the Charger. Looks like the Survivors are going to be taking it around the Witch. A bit of a riskier spot. And looks like they're going to be taking advantage of that riskier spot here. Very hard for the Survivors to really do anything in this particular area. We see a pull and we see a charge, but the spit is already spit. So it's not going to be a spit charge. So some pretty good separation there, but not a lot of damage going out to the Survivor team here.
Really nice play by the Survivor team. Now we're going to have to see if the Survivor team opts to go to the Witch to try to get that 25, but the Smoker is actually now backed off all the way over there to prevent that free 25 points for the Survivor team.
Looks like the Survivors are going for that Witch. They're looking for it. Coach is looking for it. He's thinking about it, and he's going in. He's going to commit on that Witch. Oh, and the Smoker just claws at him, just waving at him. And here goes the straw pull. See a pull, and it looks like the wrong person gets pulled there. You thought Coach shot him.
Really nice draw from the Survivor team. Also interesting to note, they're running 4 shotguns, which is kind of questionable, especially with the tank still coming up.
It does good for shutting down the special effect, I'd say.
It's great, but the tanks are always the bigger threats that's coming up, because if you don't really have any way to really reliably chip him from long range, he's just going to kind of walk into mid-range and just chuck rocks at you all day. You can't really do too much about it.
You'd actually be surprised. 4 shotguns actually works really rather well for the tank. You didn't get as much slowdown, but it works pretty well. And here comes the next attack here. Single boom coming in. Charger and Jockey look to be working together here. Charger is stuck and unable to get him, so he's going to be going for another target here. Ends up getting Coach. No pound on Coach, and Smoker gets 1 tick of damage there. Smoker, or Jockey, on Coach there.
A little unfortunate attack there, because the Boomer only got 1, which funneled all the common infected to 1 Survivor, which allowed the other Survivors to pretty much get those quick clears and allows them to run all the way back to the hut where they looks like they're going to be holding out the event at.
Weapons over here.
Yeah, I've seen this this horde be held out here by the hut. They're going to be taken in the big open spot, and it's actually funneled the horde from one direction here. But they do need to be careful, because this particular area, there's a lot of water. There's a lot of spawns if you go near the houses to get out of the water. Speaking of spawns, here comes the spawns right now. Charger is leading in. Hail Mary Charger. They're just not going to work. Although we do see somebody gets pounced at the bottom there while they're clearing the Charger, and Jockey gets cleared mid-jump there.
Hey, watch out, Mudman.
Coach actually took some friendly fire damage or chip damage, and now he's limping. He's going to have to commit those pills soon. You might kind of hold off a little bit longer or wait till the tank before doing it.
It would probably be best for him to wait till the tank, but that will slow them down. It'll probably get them 2 extra attacks in, because they're going to have to wait in for Coach. And then if they don't wait for Coach, they're then going to pull them back there like he is right now. Next attack is ready to go, consisting of a 3-1 with Charger and Boomer. We do have a Smoker up, so the Smoker could set up for some fancy long-distance charge or even go for punch charging here. Hunter's now spawned, being the distraction here. Crouch behind that rock. He's looking for the leap. He gets chipped. Leaping to the side. Boomer comes in, gets a single boom. Charger's now spawned, but the Smoker has nowhere to spawn, and the Hunter gets shut down. Charger going in for a free charge and just gets shut down. And Smoker trying to get a pull, but he gets blocked by the fence.
We're seeing a lot of great survivor shutdown on the Chargers on both teams, actually, making sure that Charger shutdown is a priority to prevent a lot of damage from going out.
Survivors look to be pushing forward here, not just for ammo, but they're going to be running forward in the rest of the map here. Next attack is now up for the special infected, consisting of a 2-2 with Hunter and Jockey. It's actually going to be pretty difficult here, and they're going to be coming in right now. A lot of stumbles, but on the close enough. Boomer gets popped really easily. Hunter does a long jump in the air, gets chipped, and then does another one, and after that chip, he gets skeeted.
Really nice shutdown by the Survivor team there. It looks like they're going to continue pushing their way through this, past this event, and try to get that tank spawn up.
Whew. That'll keep me tight.
Coach now taking those pills to try and keep up with the rest of his teammates there. He will be bleeding before he gets to this tank, but it won't be that substantial. Depends how this tank is played out. Smoker is set up for the pull back, but it looks like they made it over before Smoker can get the pull. Coach doing some axing there. I thought he was going to be breaking down the boards there, but he was just going to counter infected. Boomer is set up. Boomer will get this vomit on somebody though. They need to be careful because if they get more than 2 and this tank is spawned up, this could be a bit of an issue there for the Survivors.
You think the infected is going to wait until the tank spawns up before doing an attack while the Survivors are running back?
Totally.
Looks like they're indeed waiting for that moment.
They have no smokers, so they can't pull somebody off of those rooftops. They do have a jockey, but the jockey is definitely out of position to do any of that. I think they're going to be waiting, and here comes the tank. Boomer's now spawning, gets that single boom. Looks like they're going to be running back. Boomer gets popped. Tank is in the hands of Zombie Man, and we're going to quickly go to Survivor War Room.
Smoker.
Come on, guys, back. Stay out the water as much as possible.
Look at charged.
Keep it tight.
Watch out!
He's right here.
Boom.
Keep shooting! Hey, y'all! I need some help!
Screw these goddamn mud people.
Regroup, Everlasting.
Yeah.
Rock.
Rock.
Try shooting some damn zombies.
Alright, come back here, guys.
Magnum here.
Regroup. Watch out,
I'm inside the house.
Yeah, let's LOS, guys.
This right here will mess some shit up.
Weapons over here.
He's in the water by the rock.
Yeah. He's going for the rock through the window.
Yeah.
Watch the window, guys. Why is there still so much counting? He's coming in.
Boom.
1.
He's committing. He's in. Come on out. Get out.
Justin's. It's an AI tank, I believe.
No.
You still have those pills?
Yeah.
Very cool.
He's on this roof of this building, guys. Pop. Watch out.
Oh, fucking.
You want to just go forward?
Yeah, let's go. Let me check this house real quick. Nothing. Regroup.
Smoker on me.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Damn, Rochelle, nice. Screw these goddamn mud.
This here is some bullshit.
Cut through. Shortcut.
I think it's illegal.
No, I mean like through this spot.
Oh, okay. Smoker
He's
on
getting
me.
full.
Rock.
I got rocks. Let's go.
Sorry.
I'm going distance.
Guns here.
Let's say come regroup.
Oh shit, man. Oh shit.
Alright, and we're back. So we just saw a very aggressive tank. At the beginning there, he went in when he only had one spawn and a single boom.
Thanks.
I understood where he's coming from, and it would have worked out, but unfortunately the survivors got away, so he wasn't able to get what he had planned. Afterwards, though, it looks like the survivors were very timid about staying with the tank, so they rushed forward. Smoker getting a pull here, and Charger gonna be coming in, going for those scratches. Knows he's gonna down the shell. Now he's gonna finish off Nick or Ellis here. But yeah, it looks like the survivors started to run forward, but they were extremely separated. And we just saw not only the health bonus, but two teammates or two survivors died. They didn't get much distance from running forward. In fact, I don't think they made any distance.
It's a little unfortunate there for sure, because it looks like the survivor teams could have actually caught back up there, but there was so much separation going on because two survivors were limping and there were two that were running in decent health. And then I like this reference where they say that you're only as fast as the slower survivors on your team. Otherwise, we just saw what happened. The two would run ahead, and then the SI would just get that separation and cap those two, and then the two that fell behind wouldn't be able to catch up in time, and that's why we saw those two get killed.
Alrighty, so we're going to be on the finale here, Swamp Fever 4-map campaign. Hopefully the finale here is not bugged like the previous server that this match was actually on. We had to do a rematch because there were some disputes. First opening attack looks like it's going to consist of a, I'm trying to zoom out here, looks like a 2-2 with Jockey and Hunter. Survivors clearing some of the common infected right outside the safe room here. Not readying up yet.
We're actually waiting for the infected team to ready up. It looks like they're trying to reposture themselves a little bit, trying to discuss strategies, how they can do this first opening attack. And now it looks like we're going live here.
If they can wipe the survivor team on this first tank, they will have a chance to make a comeback here. Hunter is now spawned. He's trying to go for the skybox DP, but will the survivors let him though? It's a very well-known skybox DP here. It looks like they're going off part of the site here. They will be out of range of the DP. Boomer gets a double boom. Jockey comes in, manages to jump on somebody who's just jumping to try and dead stop it. We see Hunter land, but not that much damage going out to Ellis. Good opening hit there for a 2-2 in such an open area though. Denna taking the force of the damage there.
Reloading. Watch out!
And it looks like now the survivors are going to be able to continue pushing their way through the fence here, and the tank should be spawning up soon.
Tank is up at 56%. Will be before the witch. Charger, Boomer, and Hunter is in this next attack here.
I'm reloading.
Seems like a pretty interesting attack here for this open area. Hunter's going to be going around, pouncing around. Here comes a charger jumping out of the window there from the rooftop, and he ends up getting a separation charge. And we end up seeing Hunter taking the jockey's target, but that charger is going long distance, getting 1 pound before he gets cleared. Jockey just jumping around here, unable to get anyone. And Boomer looking for the spawn just to sack his boom. Definitely out of range and gets shut down there very quickly by Coach.
Reloading.
He might have gotten spawn blocked after the charger charged his way back, and now the tank is actually up in the hands of NF.
Alrighty,
So which war room do you think we should go to?
Unaffected war room, I'd say.
Sure.
Right. Here we go.
Tank! Light it up!
You're ready for a hit?
They're gonna push.
What do you want to do?
Alright, whatever, you can do what you want.
Alright, let's get a hit. Let's go. Got it.
We got a hunter.
Can you stop
shooting me?
No.
Shoot it!
Watch it.
Keep
They're
shooting.
gonna push.
Reloading.
Reloading.
You shoot the
There's the
tank.
plantation house.
Reloading.
We shoot the shit out of that thing.
God damn it, stop shooting me!
Multi-boom.
Reloading!
Hit.
Keep pouring it on!
Let's get a hit, guys.
Charger!
Charger. Hunter. Boomer.
It's down.
Yeah, there's no good place to get a boom in that position, so that's fine.
The chimney ornament.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I have to commit.
Alright, sure. Oh,
Alright, let's go.
nice. Nice guy. Oh. Alright, nice. Well, we can come back.
Alrighty, and we're back, and we just saw a log go flying straight into Ellis's face there. He probably thought he was safe standing on top of that truck, but the tank showed him with that log. Very coordinated attack there that ended the survivors round, and this could be the comeback here for Team Natural Born Killers.
It's going to be very close. They pretty much need to play almost a perfect game just to get the health bonus to help them catch back up in this game.
Well, the distance on this map is 800 points, and they have 1,600 here, so it's a total of, when I can't math that out, 2,400 points they can get on this map. So, in other words, they pretty much need to make safe room with bonus. The trick here is making safe room, though. The bonus part is going to be hard enough.
Looks like now we have Hunter pre-spawning up.
Boomer going for that boom. They end up dodging him. Getting the proxy, or not the proxy, but Hunter and Jockey are both going after the same person here. We see a stumble and spit. Bit of damage going out to Coach here. Jockey got shoved aside, shut down pretty quickly.
Reloading.
Very nice shutdown by the survivors, especially preventing that boomer from landing.
Reloading.
So, I'm not sure who the tank is going to be the hands of, but we're going to be going to a Team Dynasty War Room near the infected site. Next attack here, consisting of a Charger, a Spitter, Boomer, and a spawn Hunter. Boomer is now spawning, gets a single boom. Charger is now coming in from the opposite direction. He's really far away, he's not going to be able to get him. He's punching his way in, trying to punch some of those bullets, hopefully. Ends up getting a charge off to the side. I'm not sure what happened there.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Probably trying to get that separation charge definitely from the survivors, but it just did not work out for him, and the survivors just going to clear that, and they're going to try to spawn this tank up real soon now.
Survivor's doing a good job to keep themselves from taking any kind of severe damage or even bleeding, and Tank is now up. They're pushing a bit of counter effective here. They should probably keep on pushing because they don't want to have this Tank be able to push him back. But it looks like they're going to be pushing back a bit here. Jockey getting a grab here. Tank throwing in a rock. Nobody skeets it. In fact, they even try and shove it. It looks like they're extremely separated here, 3 and 1, but Coach is not really joining them. Use the shotgun music. Boomer gets popped very quickly. Good job by the survivors. Tank throwing those one-handed rocks does not get over the fence. Looks like one of the survivors inside the room, or the rooftop there, attic.
Shall I go to the infected war room?
Yeah, let's go over the infected war room.
It's going down. It's going.
It's gonna distract me.
So wait. I fall. The shot, careful. Very good. What happened to you? What did you do?
I went in.
Why?
That's what happened.
Well, you're not retarded.
Yeah. You know what else is retarded?
Come on. Hide.
You got a smoker. You have to be a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Alright, and we're back. So we just saw the Team Dynasty tank there. Looks like the Stars did a good job of shutting down that tank. They have a lot of health still left. One bleeding for the rest of the map though. But they need to make the safe room. They need to make the safe room with the bonus.
They have a really good chance though, just going into this finale with still 4 sets of pills to go in the finale. But they do still have to fight a second tank, I believe. But
yes.
which now actually goes down before the Infected can set up that attack, and now they're going to look like they're going to try to push forward on top of the rooftop, and the attack is not going in.
Oh, that charge! That double cap, that spit even coming in here, that will be an in cap on Coach. Oh, here comes a boomer in, just a stumble. Well, that's a one huge chunk of health bonus down, which is not a good sign for the survivors. Good sign for the infected though. They can take out as much of the health bonus as possible. They won't have to really worry too much about them making it to the safe room, although you don't want to let the survivors get to the safe room. You want to make sure to shut them down as quickly as possible.
I thought the safe room was a boat now.
Well, it's a safe boat. It's a Virgil attacking boat. Jockey going in on the one survivor that's completely separate from the team. Smoker coming in, getting ready to cover while scratching Rochelle. He's going to have to move away though so he doesn't get shot, but he gets cleared by Nick here as he's climbing the ladder, but so... Oh, and so does the Jockey once he reaches the peak there.
Hey, look out!
Speed climbing will not save him there, but it's important to note that we have now 2 survivors bleeding.
Yeah, 2 survivors bleeding and 2 survivors missing health. I'm not sure if they have enough bonus left to make this,
I'll hold on to these
or to win this here.
It's going to be close for sure if they don't wipe. They need all 4 survivors to survive though, just to get that multiplier bonus.
We're at the plantation house.
Boomer's now spawned, gets the single boom. Charger and Spitter are now ready to go. Looks like they're getting chipped here. Hunter comes in, gets chipped, going in for another pounce. He's going after the person shooting with the Charger. Charger comes in, he manages to land, but he gets leveled instead.
We've seen a lot of great survivors just leveling all those chargers, making that a high priority target before he ever does a lot more damage before he could. As long as he comes from a long distance, the survivors are able to see it coming. They can effectively shut down the charger before he connects any of that charge and does that 25 damage charge and pound.
Here comes a double boom here. Great boom there by Dina. They now have a Spitter up and Jockey. Jockey's going to be leading in here, going in alone. Here comes a Spit, trying to Spit delay or something. It looks like the Infected are really uncoordinating their attacks and are going in one by one and such. They need to start coordinating the attacks together, but it looks like they keep checking health. It looks like they're just checking for that right amount of bonus, and then maybe afterwards they're going to stop attacking. I'm not sure, but they're all just typing health in chat right now. Even Everlasting on the other team is typing health.
Looks like survivors are going to go back in and get some ammo while the next attack is about to get set up in here with a 2-2.
Boomer comes in, gets single boom. Hunter going in for that wall pounce. Here comes a Spit. The Spit manages to land in the corner here, and Charger ends up grabbing somebody, but outside of the Spit range, so he won't take any additional Spit damage from that.
Very close, very close. In fact, it looks like they're trying to focus their efforts on the permanent health survivor, which I believe is in the hands of Nick. just to try to drain that health bonus. And we still see in chat, everyone's still trying to check that health bonus to see if they can still get back into this game. It's going to be very, very close.
I think the decider here is going to come down to the tank. Jackie and Hunter and Smoker now are up all from the same area. Survivors are now looking up in that area, but the infected come from different angles. Hunter gets shut down, Jackie gets shut down, Smoker gets a pull, and here comes a Boomer going for a proxy scratch. And here it is, tank is up in the hands of EU. Quickly go over to a Survivor war room here, see how they take this.
Done?
Yeah. We're...
Gotta reload.
Rock.
Yeah, we do.
What the fuck?
Well, if we make it full distance, then they can't dispute it.
Reloading.
Alright, Chinks, we should... shit. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
He wants to drop on us.
Okay, long iron.
You shoot the tank.
Jackie!
Oh my god, they're fucking railing.
Okay, shoot the shit out of that thing!
I ain't leaving you, but you better get up.
Thanks.
Anyone black and white? Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, let's not give them sight all day.
Reloading.
Damn, I can't.
And
Down. Oh shit. I'm down.
Alrighty. So that will be the end here of the match between Team Dynasty and Natural Born Killers. Ending score being 24-57 versus 18-78. Although there might be some extra points in there from full distance. I'm not sure how the new config works with the second tank.
Yeah, and we also definitely saw, because of that last-minute decision by the Survivor teams, they could actually probably taken a little bit safer, but they decided to just go out, and Nick actually got separated before the tank actually came back in. And then he just took a lot of budget, and it was just pretty much game over at that point.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, as soon as Nick got separated and got down, that was all of their bonus. There was no way they're going to win the match.
Yeah, the wild card was really that second map. That health bonus was almost 600 points for that one team.
Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and call it here. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you guys.
Take care, viewers. I'm Dusty, and casting with 5X here.